Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi and welcome. I hope you're having a lovely morning and a lovely Friday, wherever you are. Hang on a second. Oops. Did I cock up the... Thank you, Mikey Buster. Thank you very much, Mikey. Sorry, I think I keep fiddling with my audio balance and I keep getting it wrong. Opening up the control panel. Right, OBS is that volume. There we go. Thank you, Dab Gore. Thank you very much, Dab Gore. Right, put Dredge there. Alright. So, for those joining the live stream, well, everyone's joining the live stream just started. I hope you're all having a lovely day. So, I'm feeling pretty good. I've managed to finish the latest bullshittery video, so it feels like now, I can relax a little bit. It feels like I can let my hair down. So, the bullshittery is Divinity Bullshittery Part 4, and it's currently available to the patrons and the Twitch subscribers. So if you're a patron, you can find it up on Patreon, and if you're a Twitch subscriber, it's in the Discord group below if you link your Twitch account to your Discord account. If you would rather not do that, if you ask one of the mods very nicely, I'm sure they'll hook you up with the link. And thank you, all of you. It will go public in a couple of days. I just want to make a few tweaks. So I've got like a few little flourishes that I just want to add to the video that will... I didn't really feel comfortable delaying it any further, you know? Hang on. Because let's be honest, I'm a... You guys, you know me by now. I'm a perfectionist to an extraordinary degree. So if I have to fix everything before I release it, I'll never release it, you know? Thank you, Emily Snow, Lizard Scales, and Everak, and Dab Gore. Thank you, all of you. Right. So, behind me, we have Cthulhu, Lou, flopped on the sofa. She did have a slight break in the start of her morning routine when she got home, only to discover that a particularly audacious squirrel was standing, sort of holding onto a tree outside the window, looking at her through the window. So she had a snarling session where she just spent about 5-10 minutes growling angrily at that squirrel. The problem is, I don't know if this is a thing with all dogs, but it's certainly a thing with this dog, is that she tends to fart a lot when she starts trying to bark. So, this whole place absolutely stinks. Just it reeks in here, it's awful. Thank you, Emmy Zombie. And Azariel, thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely just, ugh, horrid. Right. Yes, she's using her fart gas to propel her closer to her target, I imagine. Thank you, Andros, and Kumi the Fool. Thank you, all of you. Okay. So, yes, so, yeah, I hope everyone's good. So over here, I'm going to do a bit more Dredge, the peaceful fishing game where nothing bad ever happens, ever. So, if you're not familiar with Dredge, the story is that we're playing as a fisherman, an angler, who crashed his boat on these rocks in this lovely picturesque town, or near this picturesque town, and we have to restore our boat and resume fishing. There's nothing unusual going on at all. Ignore the glowy lights and the tentacles and Cthulhu. All of that, just pretend that's not there. So, welcome back to Greater Marrow. Now, what was I doing? Let's have a look at my overall... Okay, so storage locker. I've got like a piece of a map that I found. Some spare fishing equipment. A sampling device for deep water fishing. My pursuits. Okay. Catch rare fish. I need to get some red snapper for some larpers. Catch a barrel eye. Who wanted the barrel eye? Bring it back to them. More larpers. Okay. Snake mackerel. More larpers. For some reason, most of the islands in this chain seem to have lots of people wearing robes and chanting. They've got to be students. Catch rare fish. Okay, and that's the trader would like me to get a bunch of rare fish. Okay. Okay. So, find the necklace in the Twisted Strand. Looks like we're going to the Twisted Strand next. Right. I don't know, Alexander. It's not really something I've looked into, as in Pal World. But I must admit, I'm not really into Pokemon for that aesthetic element, and I wasn't hugely into Ark Survival Evolved for that style of open world survival game. I didn't find it that intriguing. So I don't know. I'll look into it a little bit later, but I'm not so sure it's for me. Right. Okay. So what upgrades do I need for my fishing boat? Okay. So I need to find some metal. What's that? Sorry. Canvas. Okay, keep your eyes peeled for canvas. Oh, cool. I've already got the upgrades here for a new lighting system. All right. Purchase the upgrade for $75. Light space allocated to the ship. Okay. Thank you, Kairos. Thank you very much, Kairos. Okay. So. Sorry, where's my ship? Tab. There we go. So new light spots. Let me have a look. So we can now get 3 lights? Evidently we can. If I go to the trader... Shipwright. Hello. Okay, what's available? Oh, wow. Incandescent array. So 3 in a line. So we've got... Okay, not enough room. If I go to my storage space... No, I chucked out the last light. Whoops, that was a mistake. Okay. Let's give me 1 additional light then, shall we? So... Cloudy lens for $162. We'll buy one and stick it there. There we go. Took a couple of hours, but it's in. Right, crab pot. What have I got there? Trawl net. 6 hours until it decays. Abyssal and hadal depth lines. All right. So, repair all for $110, if you please. All right. So what do I do now? What's my current... Right. Need to work towards a new hull. All right. Let's undock and go find some canvas, shall we, for the upgrades? Okay. Right. So, let's have a look. If I move, then time passes, so I need to be a bit careful. Can I see any canvas? We're going to sort of move forward and then stop. Right. Rickety pontoon. That's one of my crab nets. Devil's spine. What's that over there? Oh, yeah. I put a marker there, but I can't remember what it was for. Let's go. Right, stop the boat. We're quite fast now, aren't we? There's something in the water glowing there. Cod over there. Bronze whaler. Mackerel. Aha, there's some timber over there if I wanted to collect it. Can I see any canvas? Some more timber, I can tell via the outline. Okay. Let's head up towards Twisted Strand, shall we? See what we can find. But yeah, for those joining the live stream, please know that I finished the latest bullshittery. Some metal there. We do need some metal. The latest bullshittery is Divinity Part 4, and it's available to the patrons and the Twitch subscribers. It will go public in a couple of days. Yeah! Hope everyone's doing lovely. This morning, wandered off, got some coffee from the nearby cafe. Lulu got... Oh, sorry, she didn't get some dog sausage this time, but she normally does. Thank you for saying so, General Tomat. Yes, that bullshittery, it was scrubbed and cut together over November, keyframed over December, and then quality assured over January. So it's been a bit of a bastard. Lulu Cam, maybe later. She's just sleeping in the distance right now. Okay. Thank you, Corgi. Thank you very much. Good to hear it, Corgi. All the best to you, Corgi Boom. I hope you're having it. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Corgi. They do, Swedish. They do, yeah. Okay. Any sign of any more canvas? No, we'll just go to Twisted Strand. I can always upgrade the boat at that... Oh, hello. Canvas. Perfect. Let's go over there, shall we? Right. That's also true, yes. I am collecting some funny moments for this game. So maybe it will make a bullshittery one day. A Lulu cam in the corner is a bit of a hindrance. For it's hard to remove, you know? Okay. Okay. A bolt of cloth. Stick this in the corner. There we go. Cool. Right. Well, it's more animdaff that movement at the side of the screen is it's a bit annoying. More metal there. So if there's movement at the side of the screen, then it tends to draw eye line. It becomes an eye line problem. I try to limit motion going on elsewhere by freeze framing and yeah. So I would say like duplicate a section of the frame. Let's say for example there's a stream notification in the top left. Whoop. So long as the screen is still, I could easily just duplicate the frame and then just cut like a square in the top left corner and just hide it behind the patch. I do that a lot. Like in all the bullshitteries, I've tampered with them in some way. Okay. Yeah, we'll put this metal in storage. It'll be useful for later. Alright. Right. Can I fit any more? Maybe if I squeeze these around like that. Yep, one more. The sun is going down, so we'll pull in at the nearby dock and take a rest. There we go. Right. Can't that be avoided by different recording layers? Well, I don't really know of a way of... How would one do that? There must be a way, but I'm not sure how. As in getting the stream notifications on a different... It all just goes into a single MP4 file, you see. And the MP4 file has about 3 different audio layers. The audio layers can be easily split up, but I don't know about visual. Thank you, Tetsuno and Kebab Pizza. Oh. Right. Hi, darling. You okay? You a good girl? Yes, you are. You're being a very good girl. Did you chase off that squirrel? Yeah? Yes, you did. So also, in other news, yesterday I went food shopping. I got into my car and I went big food shopping at the supermarket, where I picked up lots of bits and pieces, none of them good for my diet. Some of them good for the diet. Some fruit and some veg and that sort of thing. But I also picked up some pork. I got some... Oh, hello. Weird noises. We're docked, we'll be fine. I picked up some pork and I made some ribs. Right, asleep. Did I make the cottage pie in the end? I did, Mikey. And when I was cooking the cottage pie, I fucked up and I didn't put an oven dish beneath the cottage pie in the oven. So some of it spilled and basically formed like a puddle of cottage pie-ness at the bottom of the oven. I then subsequently forgot about it, so when I went to go and fire up the oven yesterday to make some pork ribs, I discovered that there was a disc of squashed, burnt cottage pie. And I had to get the cheese grater and sort of scrape it off. It's kind of gross. And then get in there with like a scourer and, yeah, hot water. Whoops. Okay. So, now what? Let's undock. No, wait, before we undock, let's move some of the metal stuff into storage. Okay. Yeah, put this all in storage. I can assign it to its proper positions on the upgrade screen later. What's this? A research thing? Yeah. Alright. Are we good? I think we're good. How are my cooking skills? Okay. I do enjoy cooking. I wouldn't say I'm very good at it. Research. What can I afford? Engines. Crab pots, types of nets. Oh yes, I was working to try and get the large oceanic trawl net. Okay, let's spend my last research point on that. Large trawl net. Cool. Coastal and shallow. Yeah, so this is a 4-slotter. This is a 6. Alright. Lasts for 3 days. It lasts 1 day longer as well. 12 per day, 10 per day. Right. Let's go and install that thing. Let's go buy and install it, shall we? So undock. Woo. We'll drive over to the lady over here. Indeed, I do like making my own pasta, Welton. That's fun. Way easier than I expected. Way easier than I expected. Just mix it up, roll it out, cut it up, and then just let it dry. Or don't. What's that over there? Hang on. Question mark. Box? What's that thing? Is that a wreck? It is. What's in this wreck? Dredge. Oh, it's a flag. Oh, a serpent flag. Nothing sinister about that? Thank you, Kriegsman. Thank you very much, Kriegs. That's very kind of you, Kriegsman. Thank you for doing that. And before that, Tetsuno, Kebab, Kairos, and Arandos. Or Ondros, even? Thank you, all of you. Right. We need to keep our eyes peeled for more canvas. Oh, what was that? Saw something there. Is Dredge a good and funny game? I'm enjoying it. Don't know about funny. Hang on. Right, so we've arrived at the swampy island, which is over here. So it's called Twisted Strand. So this is the starting island. Over here we have some cliff islands. Then we have a large basin, tropical. And now we're on the fourth one, so the swampy area of Twisted Strand. In there is a giant serpent parasite thing. It stared at me and I drove away like a coward. Okay. Speak to the fishmonger. Alright, hello. Would you like to buy some cod that I found? They swam into my net. So $19 a piece, so let's sell them. Lovely jubbly. Now, I would like to buy a brand new type of net, if you please. So I'm going to leave the fishmonger and go over to the... very similar looking. This lady's schizophrenic. She's running around from place to place, changing her clothing. Hi, I'm Sally. Hi, I'm Sophie. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm onto you. Right. Large trawl net. Let's buy this, shall we? So for 360. Here we go. Let's install it here. Ah, wait a minute. Put it in storage. Uninstall this. Put that in storage. There we go. And let's mount... Oh, no. I've made an error. So not all of them are accessible for the nets. Just hooks? Put it back in storage for now, then. So what would it take for me to upgrade? Here we go. Oh, good. 2 bits of canvas. Well, that's lucky. There we go. Upgrade for 200. 2 net spaces have been configured. So if I go back... Whoops, that's not it. Sorry. Hello. Sweet. Right. Okay. So this means that I now have a large net that I can trail behind the vessel in order to catch things that might be milling about on the surface. Let's also put this flag in storage. Alright. So, we'll do a little bit of night fishing. Why not? So let's undock. Now, if I go to my book here, Cabin, Encyclopedia, we sort by the Twisted Strand. Which species have I not caught next to the Twisted Strand? So, grey mullet. We're looking for nighttime fish. So here's one. Mangrove. Right. Day, night. Okay, so look for this thing. Look, this shape. Right. Thank you, I'm Panda. I'm a panda? What's that? Catfish, mangrove, nighttime. Horseshoe crab from a crab pot. So it looks like there are 2 dedicated nighttime species. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the ability to catch those, do I? I lack the equipment, because I've got a abyssal and hadal bottomless line, and a coastal and shallow large trawl net. Well, we'll trawl around we'll trawl around for a bit. Maybe we'll get them. Hang on. Put down the nets. Nope. Right, we'll go inside the mangrove swamp. Put my lights on. Thank you, Thorzel, and I'm a panda. Now watch out for the giant thing that's going to try and bite me in the bollocks. I am not here. This is one of my crab pots. Anything in it? Oh, I see the giant thing. No, it needs repairs. Ignore that thing, it's a bastard. Yeah, so I don't have the equipment, unfortunately. It is what it is. Okay, what's this? Banish. I can dispel evil, apparently. Oh, hello. The roots behind me have closed off my escape. Oh, what's this? A large man is watching me through the billowing smoke of a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. He stands as you pull ashore. Stranger, from that look on your face, I'd say you've encountered the local wretches. Take a seat. You join him by the fire. I've been trying to rid them of this accursed jungle. From this accursed jungle, ever since we wrecked here. The boys call them mind suckers on account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made us see things, do things. I'd ask you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. What happened to them? A number of us went down in the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived rallied here, under the, well, not sure what that word is, sorry. What is this word? Boughs? Of this giant tree. Main branch of a tree. Okay. Under this main branch of a tree. But it offered us scant protection. Before help could arrive, our numbers quickly dwindled, picked off by the fiends of the forest. I've met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none would help me in my fight. Are you any different from the rest? Sure, guess so. I mean, I'm here to fish, but I've got no reason not to help. I figured you'd be up for it. You have the look. Listen up. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. We'll then use that to bombard the beasts. Other planes went down to the north and to the east of where we are now. I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. Okay. Are there any shipwrecks around? Shipwrecks? No. Anything that meets its end here is quickly swallowed up by the silt. Okay. What are the mind suckers? Devilish creatures, through and through. They'll stalk you along the waterways and emerge suddenly, screeching their terrible song. The first time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I finally snapped out of it, I was covered in bloody scratches. They must have sent me running through the foliage. Since then, I've done my best to avoid the fiends. Their senses seem to be based on movement, so move carefully. Okay. What, just sit still until it bogs off? How will you honour your squad mates? I've hung a few of their dog tags up on the tree behind me. It seemed fitting enough. But I've only got tags for the ones You must understand, I never found all of their bodies. If you happen to find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads that you might find useful. Here, take this one, in good faith. I'll give you more for each tag you bring me. Oh, wow. Good trade. A research point. Okay. So, a crashed airman. We'll rest here. Alright. So, let's go then. What have I got on the net? Oh, just a grey mullet. So, is it worth me going back to the coastal equipment for the moment while I'm cruising around? Probably. Okay. So let's go this way. Okay. That's a mine sucker, isn't it? So don't move. I'm close enough for it to attack me, I presume. Turn off my light. There we go. Cool, I didn't know that. I thought you just had to drive away really fast. Alright. Thank you, Zenith Ultima, for... Holy shit, thank you very much. And Fozzle, 68 months, thank you. And Panda, and Padboy, and Skillian, and Kriegsman. Thank you, folks. Hope you're all well. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome to a bit of Dredge, a peaceful fishing game where nothing bad ever happens. Okay, please remove the bottomless line and place it in storage. And from storage, let's retrieve the... Where is it? The anti-tangle line that I bought earlier, which will let me fish these waters. Okay? Thank you, Megan Ladon. Thank you very much, Megan. Right, I do have a large crab pot that needs repairs, and a hardy crab pot. Put the hardy one away. Repair that crab pot, please. We'll put it back in the water. Alright. Where's the repair screen? There we go. Sell all fish. Oh, wrong screen. That's where you buy but not repair. Here's where you repair. There we go. Undock. Let's drive this way. We'll drop the crab pot right here. Bonk. Okay. So, let's drive round here and see if we can find more of those dog tags. Sit still. What's the objective of the game? To do fishing. We're a fisherman. We're upgrading our boat and catching fish. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, do I need to dynamite this maybe? A pile of loose debris. It could be cleared to make a shortcut. Okay, I need to go buy some more packed explosives to get this way. So where does this way go? There might be another way through. Okay. Reverse course. Doobly-doo. These are grey mullets. Shallow? I don't have the ability. Oh, mangrove and coastal. Oh, really? That's annoying. Thank you, Xavier Noble. Thank you very much, Xavier. Okay, what's this? Do I have this one? This is the a gar, isn't it? Okay, let's keep exploring for now. I'm not on like a dedicated fishing trip. Okay, where are we going? So, oh, hang on. There we go. We're through. We just had to go around it. Okay. Tattered receipt has been added to the cabin. Messages. Tattered receipt. Okay, so March... When was this? December 1926. The year before. Okay. Number 27, Little Marrow. So that's the island in the middle. December the 22nd, 1926. Received the sum of $50.00 in exchange for one silver necklace with emeralds on silver mounting. Additional notes. Received a further $3 for custom engraving on reverse of the mounting. Customer to return tomorrow on the 23rd of December for collection. Engraving is to be as follows. For J, my shining star. A necklace. I don't think I know of a necklace. We know of a jewel-embedded ring that I think was given by one honeymooning couple. The dude gave it to the lady. I don't know about a necklace, though. Why don't I upgrade it to the universal one that lets you fish almost everywhere? I don't think I have that. I don't believe I have that currently unlocked. I would need more research points. Okay. Cannot fish for this. Let's go this way. Aha. So, one of the crashed planes. Shapes in the deep. I presume these are the dog tags? Mortar frame. Ah, no, he did say retrieve the mortar. Okay. Same, Ryan, same. I'm like, what the fuck? Nearly 40. Sucks. Fucking sucks. Oh dear. Right, where does this go? Can we get out this way? Maybe. Let's put the lights on. Oh, hello. Don't move. Yes, yes, fuck you. Warp says, I thought you were in the early 30s. I was! And then time happened. So I went full-time YouTuber at 30. Now here we are. Oh, fuck. The wreckage of an old fighter plane lies buried in deep sand. You pull a little closer. Oh, wonderful. Dog tags. A pair of dog tags. A name, number, and address is printed in duplicates. A research point and a worn gold ring. Gold always holds its value, it says on it. Thank you, Idris Elba. Alright. That's some wood. Just some metal. Well, yeah, we may as well. Well, I've got lots of metal. What's this here? Aha, I don't have this species. The long fin eel. Get a few of these. Can I fit one more? Yes, I can. There we go. Whoop. Right, now we'll go around the edge of the map, like so. Expertly. Left this way. Oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Hang on. Where's the speedy one? Which one's speedy one? Haste, there we go. Okay, where is the... She's down here. Uh-oh. Not that way, this way. Have I done the Pale Reach DLC for Dredge? Afraid not, sorry. This is my first playthrough of the game in general. Alright, pull into the dock and rest before we go insane. Alright. To the fish market we go. Sell the eels. How much are they worth? Ooh, $72 a piece. Not bad. Very not bad. Okay. Put this gold ring in storage. We'll go give the dog tags to the pilot. What's in my net? So just driving around, I caught some tarpon and some grey mullet. About $95 in totality. Nice. Okay. So, what else? Let's go to the research screen over here. Where is it? Nope, that's not the right... Sorry, it's this one over here. Right. So, I now have 2 research points. What should I put them in? Volcanic and shallow water. Heat-resistant line. I presume that's for the next biome. This one will catch everything. Coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. Maybe I should work towards that? That could be a pretty good idea. Alternatively... So both engine and new type of rod are 4 research points. Okay. So, if I go back here to the floating dock to see the research screen. Sorry, no, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it would fit, wouldn't it? Okay. So, question, chat. Do I need to unlock both sides before I can start unlocking this? Well, I guess I'll find out if I just click it. Oh, yeah, it says, look. Oh, rats. So it actually cost me 6. Okay. Am I not happy with my current rod? It's a bit too bendy. It could be longer. Hang on. Okay, well I may as well work towards it, you know? Okay, so unlock the heat-resistant line with two research points, and then I'll keep working towards this versatile rod. All right. Let's go to bed. So yes, once again, for those joining, I hope you're all right. I finished the latest bullshittery video. It's currently up for the crowdfunders. If you are one of those, you can find it up on Patreon, or if you're a Twitch subscriber, it will be in the Discord group below. If you can't be bothered with either, well, the Discord group, if you politely ask one of the mods, I'm sure they'll hook you up. As in, if you're a subscriber and you just want the link sent to you. And let me know what you think. Alas, that won't be the video that goes public, because I'm afraid that I have made a critical, unbelievable error. It's traumatizing. I've misspelt the name of an NPC. That won't stand. I have to re-render the entire fucking video now, pull that one down from YouTube and re-upload a fresh one before it goes public. I cannot live with this. One letter. I got one letter wrong. Whole thing has to get re-rendered. Right. So there's an NPC called Riker, and his name is actually R-Y-K-E-R, but I spelt it R-I-K-E-R. Unacceptable. Okay. Oh yeah, so let's get some packed explosives while we're here. Buy one of those. Thank you, dear. She's also selling a research point. Could do. Might as well. Alright. So, let's now undock. What else is going on before I move? Yeah, everything's fine, really. I must admit, I'm feeling, as always, it's the normal routine. Most people who are regular watchers understand this. I get really stressed out when I'm close to making a YouTube video, but once it's out, I can be like, relax. So yes, I'm feeling a bit more relaxed now, because at least it's in the hands of my patrons and my Twitch subscribers, and it will go public soon. Oh. Bear with a minute, though. The front of my lip is like, I don't know what I've done. Maybe I've bitten it in my sleep, but it hurts like hell. I think I must have bitten it in my sleep. Right. So, let's go, we'll look for more dog tags in the swamp. Did I go this way? What's with all the mushrooms? What's this bottle? Oh, hello. Question mark added to cabin. It feels like years since I have been warm. I do not expect him to write. I just need to know that he thinks of me from time to time. The next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I have written him another letter. This will be the last one. Okay. What's that over there? Where is that? In that little side thing. Okay, another crashed plane. I presume this is the barrel of the mortar. Whoop. Why on earth would airmen have a mortar? Mortar barrel. There we go. And a bit of metal. May as well. Okay. Reminds me that during the Second World War, in the Pacific, I believe it was, they had American planes that would be configured to what was it? They would carry ingredients for ice cream in their fuselages or like under the wings or something in these specialized clean tanks, and the planes would fly really, really high to the point that the movement of the plane would mix it all up, and the temperature of high altitude would freeze it, and then when they come to land, they got ice cream. Oh, what? I'm not here. I am not here. Go away. They said movement. Did they say sound? Right. Let's go this way. La di da 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 da. Woo! Alright. Indeed, they had entire ships dedicated to it, so supply ships, and they just had like one with them. I think one of them had a massive freezer that they used for vast quantities of ice cream. If memory serves, this caused the knowledge of that actually caused some a demoralizing effect in the high command of the Japanese Navy, because they realized that that the Americans could devote. That they were struggling to feed their soldiers, and yet the Americans had the ability to provide their men ice cream? Okay. So, Soviet's mum says, my son has made a spelling mistake. I have failed. Mum, get off Twitch. Why aren't you at work? Oh no, wait, sorry. Like, she doesn't work today. Oh dear. Duckslayer says, I hate the cold up high in the air. Sitting next to the door when skydiving is torture. Why do you skydive, dude? It seems silly. You're in a perfectly good aeroplane. Why are you jumping out of it? Not saying don't have the parachute. Just keep that on in the event that something goes wrong with the normal landing. Right. I found some dog tags. Let me see. Here's one. Did I find two or one? Just the one. I thank you. I'll hang them on the tree. Here, as promised. Okay. I found parts of the mortar. Mortar frame removed. Mortar barrel removed. That's the lot. Now, while I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started on the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoons around here. I've assembled those traps for the mined suckers. You just need to lure them in there. Once they're in, you'll see I can fire on them with our new mortar, and that'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. I'll mark the locations of the traps on your map. Got it? I understand. What's next? We need to make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish. Okay. Where do I put the bait? In one of the traps I've constructed in the lagoon. They're marked on your map. Okay. The bait for the first one. This one takes 3 fish from the area to make. So a gar and 2 mullets. Okay. What about the second bait? That requires a catfish and a mullet. Okay. The third bait requires 2 eels. Okay. Not a problem. Alright. What's the time? Yep, we'll go and grab some of that fish then, shall we? Some of those fish. Oh, while we're here, we may as well hang on. Let's go to the research screen and put 2 of these research things towards the versatile rod, shall we? 1, 2. Now we just need 2 more, and then I can get rid of the 4-slotter rod and get a 6-slotter that will cover almost all situations apart from abyssal. Right. Thank you, Dr. Nick. Thank you very much, Dr. Nick. Dr. Nick says, I always thought skydiving and mountain climbing are more about what's where you start instead of what's where you're going. I go skydiving because of what/who is up in the sky with me. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I'm thoroughly joking. I admit that, yeah, it sounds thrilling, but as someone who is afraid of heights, you'll never get me up in one of those. Right. But yeah, if you enjoy that sort of thing and can do it safely, then more power to you. But yeah, I'm fucking terrified of heights. Also, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if anyone else shares this. I'm sure it has a phobia name. It's not merely heights that I'm afraid of. It's when you're in a very... So it's when the ceiling is both visible and far too high, even if I'm on the ground. Does that make sense? So in other words, if I go into a building which has an extremely large glass atrium roof, the fact that the roof is really, really high, I look at it and I immediately get vertigo. And I start feeling like, whoa, no. There was this shopping mall in Crawley, which is north of Brighton. And it was, oh God, when I was younger, I legit just go into a panic. And the family would go there, and they couldn't understand. And I was trying to explain that just the ceiling is weird. The ceiling is weird. I couldn't deal with it. And it just had this like glass atrium ceiling with these glass walkways over the top of it. Couldn't deal with it. Reverse claustrophobia, megalophobia. I don't know what it's called. Basically, when specifically the ceiling is visible, is really high. It's just that, really. When you're in a room, even if you're on the ground. I don't know, it just makes my teeth go wibbly. I can't deal with it. Okay, we'll throw the explosive at this log to make a shortcut. A pile of loose debris. What about going outside? No problem at all. If the sky is just doing its thing, you know, whatever, it's fine. But it's when I'm in an artificial structure with an enormous roof that's visible. You know it, Nebula. I must admit, I haven't been there since I was a kid. Right. I don't even know if it's still there. Is it still there? How do I feel about elevators? Fine. No problem. Okay. So how many of these guard did he want? Well, we can always catch as many as we can, then put it in the bait slot. I think he wanted a couple of mullets at the same time. Oh, we might not be able to fit them. Okay. How many can I get? Get one more. Okay. And then, can we get a mullet, or have we run out of time? Right. For those joining, welcome to Dredge. It's a peaceful fishing game. What's that there? Ah, it's an eel. I would fish it, but we cannot fit it. What I'm currently fishing in some mangrove swamps. Aha, I also can't fit that. So I'm attempting to gather some fishing bait to destroy some giant parasitical creatures that live here. They've tunneled into the brains of these, I don't know, these bigger worm things. Okay. Hello, sir. So here's a stranger. Let's talk about baiting the traps. Okay, so take one gar. There you go. That should give me a little bit of room. Maybe room for one eel. Okay. So that's no. So I need 2 grey mullets and 2 eels. Okay. Let's back out of this. So let's undock from here. Go to my left. Where? Whoa, careful. Is this... are these eels? They are. Okay. So we'll grab one eel. Stick it like that. And then put that into the bait pile. What about the net? Oh, yes. I forgot about the net. Did I catch any grey mullet as I've been driving around? Hello, sir. Let's have a look. I did. Wonderful. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Enatai. Entai even. Okay, I'll just mix these in here. Load this onto a trap and get well clear of it. When the trap springs, I'll fire upon it with the mortar. Make sure you bring back proof that the thing is really dead. You hear? A foul-smelling mixture of fish and something else. The airman says this should attract the beasts in the twisted strand. I should be careful. Okay. Bait for the last one. Put this eel there. Alright. So he wants one more eel. And then a catfish, I think. Okay. So let's rest here then. Okay. Thank you, Carbide, and Dr. Nick, and thank you, Fizzy and Philip. All right. Gonna drive back to the lady to sell the crab. It's a bit stale at the minute, and these fish here. So yeah, over here then, what else is going on? Alas, my reward for finishing the latest bullshittery is to do my taxes. Great. So this weekend, I need to sit there with a bunch of forms to fill in. If you're not familiar with the process, here in the United Kingdom, it basically goes with, you fill in a form showing how much money you owe, and then you simply get told, okay, well you need to pay us this amount. And so you make 3 payments. An initial payment, a mid-year payment, and then like a balancing payment to cover anything you missed. The good news is, by the looks of things, I've hideously overpaid on a previous year, so I'm expecting a sizable tax rebate, I guess, if that's the right term. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Alright. So, giant mud crab, currently rotting. I took too long. This is not worth that much. How much is it worth, sorry? Discards. Oh, no, wait, I'm on the wrong thing. It's worth $19 only. Sell the gar for $31, $23. Put this metal in storage. Keep the bait. Metal in storage. Check the net. A tarpon. Sell that. Whoops. Sell them both. Alright. Tiny got their Christmas overtime pay today. Congrats! I hope it was a lot, Tiny. Sorry, I just need to wet the whistle. Right. Any extra work for being a content creator, says Canny? No, not really. It doesn't really work like that. The tax department, the HMRC, doesn't really care what you do. They just care that in totality, how much money did you take in, and then just declare how much money you take in, and then you've got like a section which is deductibles. So anything that was work-related equipment, you would put there, like office equipment, for example. Anything that your business really needs to run, you get like an amount deducted to obviously encourage growth in a business. And yeah, and then it's just a case of, okay, well, you owe us this amount, here's the bill. Simple as that. And then you get like a number, you get like an account number, and you say, okay, this is a payment towards this account. They give you like a reference to fill in, like HMRC, I don't know, like 458 whatever. Fill that in, done. Right, let's undock. Although, as I keep mentioning, a couple of years ago, I did have an audit. I was selected by the HMRC to have a one-on-one audit with a specific guy. And as I keep mentioning, I was worried at first, but surprisingly relieved, because I actually dealt with someone who was clearly very competent and understood what a YouTube creator is. I wasn't speaking to a stuffy bureaucrat. They were asking all the correct questions, and I was able to give them all of the correct answers. And so they were like, "Thank you very much. Have a nice day." They looked at my finances and were like, "Okay, yep, you've paid everything's perfectly correct. No problems. Have a nice day." So at the end of that, I was like, "Oh, so much more relaxing than I expected." All right. In fact, if I remember correctly, my accountant actually warned me that I was probably going to get audited, but because I filed something weirdly. Like, that you've got these categories that you're meant to sort of allocate your... I'm not explaining this properly. Like, when you move things between accounts, like this is your business account and this is your personal account, you're meant to give them these tags, and apparently I put the wrong tag. And he was like, just so you know, you're probably going to get audited, because that's a bit... It's like suspicious activity on their system. So I wasn't that surprised when it happened. Like, apparently I was meant to list something as a drawing, and I didn't. Alright. Effigy crab and a horseshoe crab. Did one of his bait things need a crab? I don't think it did. We did need a crab. Why did we need a crab? Can't remember. Was there a particular pursuit red snapper? The larpers. Yeah, I think they did. I think I did feed them though, didn't I? Okay. So here we go. Should we bait the trap? So if you're just joining, a pilot who has crash landed in the swamp wanted me to bait up this giant trap that he's built somehow. The large cage is suspended over the water. A small receptacle is floating underneath. Load the trap. Pursuit updated. I load the bait into the trap. Oh Jesus! You probably should move away. Okay. Ooh, nice. Oh, wow. Nice. Good shot. Holy shit. Held it in place and mortared it in the brain. Parasite destroyed. Inside is the obliterated corpse of a mind sucker. The airman will be expecting proof of my success. Chunk of flesh. A pale and bloodied slab. Its smell is acrid and metallic. The rest of the carcass sinks out of sight. Okay. Nice. I should learn from this man. This seems like a very effective fishing technique. Somewhere in the south of England, some fishing lake is just going to be hearing the shots of a mortar fire. And lots of carp float to the surface, and then I get banned from fishery after fishery. Can't fish that. Hi there, Georgie. Or Geordie even, sorry. There we go. Pull it. Alright. How are things going? I have a creature's corpse to show you. Let me see it then. You hand the tattered lump of flesh to the airman. It's almost unrecognizable, but you both know it couldn't have belonged to anything else. He pokes at it with his knife, testing the rubbery meat. He seems satisfied. Yes, this is one of the beasts. Progress at last. More to go, though. Okay. So, I need to get one more eel and a catfish. So they're both nighttime fish, aren't they? Okay. So, let's... Were they... Sorry, did I have to get halibut as well? I think so. Okay. Let's drive back for the sake of trawling. Not a halibut, a mullet. See if I can pick up another one. Sweet, I've already got one. Just going to try and wait till nighttime. There's another one. Is that a... Yep, same type. Yeah, it's night elf. More to go, though. More to go, yeah. Very good. Okay, go to the fishmonger and sell the 2 crabs. Thank you. Undock. We'll drive this way. Okay. What was that over there? What did he mark? Is it one of the traps? Okay, did I go this way? Oops. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. This just leads back out into the ocean. Whoopsie daisy. That's the plane that I salvaged from? No, wait, it's not. I see a dock. What's this here then? Hang on. Makeshift dock. Campsite. I see a campsite. Some old fish are suspended on a spit over a fire that was never lit. A pile of fabric is gathered at the base of a large tree nearby. I check the bundles of fabric. A nest of rags lies at the base of a tree. Someone slept here. The rags are covered in bark chips. There are symbols carved into the tree trunk above. There are 3 distinct sets of symbols. There's a book symbol underneath a wave, and then an upward arrow. A cloud hangs over it. Okay. 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corners of a pentagram. The shape of a person is lying down in the center. A book symbol sits above a wave. A downwards arrow points from the book down through the wave. So by the sounds of it, the man was reading a book, sitting on the ocean surface, waves, and then he got bored and decided to sacrifice himself to Satan. And then he decided, so a book symbol sits above the wave and a downwards arrow points from the book down through the wave. So he threw the book into the water because it was boring. Okay. Rotten fish hang from the spit. The fire below has been prepared. Someone must have left in a hurry. Right. Okay. So, where should I go now? Yeah, so we need to back this way. We need to go visit the airmen again, but this time with eels. So we'll saunter our way back, and as it turns night, we will do the night fishing for the eels and the catfish, and then deliver it. Okay. Oops. Mind out. Gone the wrong way again. Let's go this way. Alright. Good to hear it, Pimp Daddy. I hope you're enjoying the game. Okay. Ooh, blimey. Okay, night is falling. The airman is over there. So can we get the last pair of fish for him? An eel and a thingy. Catfish. I've not caught one yet. Oh, okay. Let's go back this way. Oh, hello. Something's angrily growling over there. Okay. Here we go. Oops. There we go. What's this then? Catfish. Alright, 1 catfish, and then he wanted an eel. There we go. Damn. Okay. Put it there. May as well get a couple more while we're here. Oh, twinned eels. Ugh. 2 eel. Look at that. Okay. Endlessly pulling away, but torn apart, they would surely perish. 2 spiteful siblings splitting at the seams. Ugh. Grim. Where can I squidge that? Hang on. Put the catfish down there. Squidge that there. And there should be room for 1 more. There we go. Alright, let's go deliver them. Okay, hello airman. Let's talk about the bait. So, I have a catfish. That should do it. I'll just mix these in here, load this into a trap, and then get well clear of it. When the trap springs, I'll fire upon it with the mortar. Make sure you bring back proof that the thing is really dead. You hear? Sure. Okay. Discuss the bait for the last one. Here we go. That should do it. Right. Okay. Cool. Let's go blow them up. So yeah, everything's fine here, folks. Trying to think what else is new, really. So bullshittery video complete. The next bullshittery, by the way, will be your choice. So how I like to do it is I like to alternate. I make one bullshittery, so I choose the bullshittery, and then I let my Twitch subscribers and patrons vote for the next one. So, that last one, Divinity, was my choice. Untitled Goose Game before Divinity was your choice. So now, once again, we're back to your choice. So I'm going to put some polls up. You guys can vote, and then the winner of the polls, I will do my best. I cannot guarantee that I can make a bullshittery. I might just get in there and discover that there aren't enough highlights, but I can at least put it on the poll and give a good go. Okay, so I just need to grab a pint of water. Sorry, I'm thinking I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Sorry, folks. Do I think I have enough for Left 4 Dead? I don't know. I do have some highlights for Left 4 Dead, but it's a question of whether or not I have enough, and whether or not I have a balanced enough batch of them, you know? A dive on the Premiere file will tell me. Right. So, let's go over to this one over here, shall we? Deja vu. No, this way. Right. So, placing the bait down. Here we go. For those joining, an enraged airman is setting up a trap for some parasites that have infected these giant eel things. He traps them, and then fires a mortar to destroy them. Okay, nice. Zomboid may be an interesting bullshittery. I don't think I have enough highlights for Project Zomboid. Just off the top of my head, I can tell you that I don't recall too many funny things happening in Project Zomboid. Loot it? Oh shit, yes, good shout. Sorry, I forgot about that. There we go. Ah, I forgot to sell this thing. Squidge that in here. Put that there. Cool, should be room for the second one. Ever thought about playing Tarkov? Indeed, I have played Tarkov. Yeah, I enjoyed it enough. Right. Only played it a little bit, though. Okay, this way. Ah, I don't have any explosives to blow that up, so I'm going to have to go the long way. Should make it. Right. Okay. Where is it? It should be to my right. Oops. Wow, looks like my net is getting quite full. Whoa. Don't move. It's hunting. There we go. Over here. Bait up the trap. This is the last one. Load the trap with the bait. Get clear. There we go. Cool. Parasites eliminated. Okay, inside is the obliterated corpse of a mine sucker. The airman will be expecting proof of your success. Nice. Now maybe the ecosystem can recover a little bit. Okay. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up on the chat. Right, go this way. Didn't pick it up? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. We're fine. It's all good. Right, so now we're going to go to the right. Keep following it this way. Maybe I should quickly sell the fish while I'm here. Yeah, do that before they go stale. Stale, even. Same with the ones in the net, although I don't think they go stale. There we go. Right. So, fish market. Hello. Wow, nice. Okay. Long fin eel for $50. The aberrant one for $109. Keep these. I need to bring them to the dude. And then all of this, so all of these grey mullet and tarpon for $200. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And also we might as well grab the crab pot. Pick up the whole damn thing and fix it and dunk it back in the water. Right. To the fish market again. So for $85 for all of those crabs. And while we're here, we'll quickly fish. So fix the crab net for $93 and the trawler net. There we go. Hi there, Yuki. ZF Yuki's in the chat, everyone. Yuki, I hope you're doing fabulous. Right. Go over here. I'm going to drop my crab pot. There we go. Lovely jubbly. For those joining the live stream, welcome to Dredge. This is not depth. So welcome to Dredge, a peaceful fishing game where nothing bad ever happens. Thread the needle. Okay. Right. So we have both trophies. I have a creature's corpse to show you. Here we go. I drop the flesh onto the ground and he gives it a few slashes with his knife. It wobbles a little. Another one taken care of. One remains by my count. Let's finish this. Oh, you have more? I drop the large bloodied carcass in front of the airman. His eyes fill with sadistic delight. He bends down and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. It falls away before the blade, revealing a glint of metal. With a sickening tear, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the creature. He holds it aloft. I recognize it as a necklace, glistening in the gore. Well, fisherman, some fortune at last. This ought to fetch a decent price from the right collector. Here, why don't you take it? Shimmering necklace. A large and ornate necklace. Ivory teardrops flank the central setting. An emerald trapped by 4 cresting waves. He stands back from the corpse. A melancholic look comes over his face. And now, well, that's that, I suppose. What will you do now? I can't say for sure. I thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but this has become somewhat of a home to me. It doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. I think I shall stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make up some special fishing bait for you. It ought to help you with your fishing. Can you? Here, this was left over from the other bait we made. Okay, a small portion of the bait can be used to attract all manner of nearby species. Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Ability unlocked. Bait. Toss bait overboard to attract local species. I'll need some fish from you first. Any type will do it, but the more you give me, the more bait I can make. Sweet. You have discovered ground baiting. an extremely basic approach. Thank you, Seblaw and Silverhive and Floris and Boozasaur. Thank you, all of you. For real though, a lot of people, when they do ground baiting in carp fishing, they actually do it for days ahead of the fishing time. Like, I'm not even kidding. Some anglers trying to get the biggest carp will just ground bait an area of the lake about 48 hours before they even begin. Like, if they're spending a long fishing trip, they won't even put their hooks in. They'll just keep putting in ground bait to convince the fish in that area that everything's perfectly safe. Thank you, George. How many ants are there, Samurai? So I have 2 queen ants in 2 ant farms next to me. I did only want 1 ant farm, but what happened was I caught 4 queen ants, and I was going to have the ant that breeds the most or lays the most workers. I was going to keep that one and get rid of the other 3. 2 of them died of natural causes, but the second one, unfortunately, it was named by Birdie. And every time I suggested releasing it into the wild, she got very upset with me. So now I have 2 ant farms. Yeesh. Anyway, unfortunately, both ant queens were doing well with about 60 ants each, worker ants, but they experienced some sort of mass casualty event. I fed them some food that appeared to be poisonous, and it reduced both of the ant farms down to about 3. They're not recovering their numbers, so it's just a queen with about 3 worker ants attending them. I don't know why they're not recovering. It could be that they're waiting over winter. So, they now have, as winter ends, a heat mat, so they're sitting on a heat mat in high humidity with plenty of food and sugars. So, we'll see if they can recover. If they don't, then this summer I might have to capture replacement queens. Thank you, Noliant. I mean, frankly, it might be a good idea anyway. Just in case. Put them in test tubes and see if they can rapidly outbreed the ones in the farms. Enno, I bought some cricket jam. I bought a small jar of cricket jam off the internet from like an ant food supplier. And I don't know what was in it, but I'm guessing it was contaminated with something. For all of a sudden, I go and see a mass grave outside the ant farm. They've just got like all of their dead stacked up high. It's rather horrible to watch. Okay. So, a shimmering necklace. Let's go to my cabin. My pursuits. This is one of the relics, isn't it? I found a necklace. I should return to the collector on Blackstone Isle. Okay. Right. Do I need anything else here? I presume I do. I still need to catch some species. So, cabin, encyclopedia. So, aberration. What do I need? I've yet to find... Oh, no, wait, hang on a minute. Sort by twisted strand. Okay. So, I have caught all of the species here, just not all of their aberrations. Okay. Well, once I have the new type of fishing rod, it should be I should be able to effortlessly fish all of these areas. So, if we're going for a completionist thing, I've discovered 72 out of 151 species. Okay. Devil's Spine appears to be the next location. Volcanic. Cool. Right. What's that, April? In your late 20s, now soon 29, for the first time, you've just been in love. Didn't work out, at least not to the point that the future is settled. Now you're experiencing a sort of getting left behind by everyone else my age. Ever experienced that feeling? Oh God, are we... April, it's way too early in the morning and I haven't had enough whiskey for this conversation. The answer is yes? Yeah, so me, like lots of people, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, I've no clue. I followed the script. I went, I finished education. I went and got a job, got a girlfriend. The next part of the script was get married and have kids, I suppose. But then I quickly discovered that the relationship thing kind of sucked. Or like, didn't suck. Well, sometimes it sucked in a good way. But what I mean is, like, sometimes it was like, ugh, you know, it wasn't for me. And so I left that, and I sort of went off alone and got a dog and a flat, and now I don't know what to do. So I started fishing, hanging out with family. Yeah. I don't know what the script is. I'm just kind of milling around, really. I don't really have a long-term plan, is what I'm trying to say. But I suppose that's not entirely true. Right now, it's a case of get myself a little place. Yeah, have a nice happy dog in a back garden. Maybe a pond. That sounds weird. Anyway. Right. No, I'm just doing my best. Just doing the best I can, and, yeah. Don't do that. Don't launch me into an existential crisis, like a fucking 40 minutes to 1 in the afternoon on a Friday. Right. So, did I pick up the crab pot? I probably should. Do I have any fish for sale? Sell this. Okay. Rest here, and then we're going to drive all the way back to the middle island. There we go. Yeah, exactly, flak armor. Exactly. There we go. Grab the crab pot. Alright, so for those joining the live stream, this is the 4th island, so the swampy island that I've just explored. This is the starting zone. Let's drive back to the starting zone and hand this in. So the main quest requires you to find these bits of jewellery. There's a weirdo collector that wants them. Now, there's also some larpers sitting around who want me to get fish for them to eat. So, red snapper, Stellar Basin, okay, barrel eye, twisted strand and Stellar Basin. I caught none of the rare fish for the trader. Okay. Yeah, we could go, so figures in purple, in blue and gold. Why not? Okay. So find a red snapper. Find a... Where can I get a barrel eye? Let's have a look at my encyclopedia. Cabin encyclopedia. What is a barrel eye? Oh, was that it? No, blue crab. What's that? That could be it. Oceanic Stellar Basin? Night and day. Oceanic. I don't have any oceanic equipment. That's probably why I've not caught one. Right. Coastal and shallow. No, we might be able to add a luck there. Let's go get the red snapper. So we need to go directly from here to down there. Alright. Check out these 2 islands on the way. Yeah. Maybe there's something there which I might have missed. And then we're trawling the whole way with our nets. So what's that? That would be some halibut. Oh really, Legato, did I get it wrong? Yuki says, maybe if I have kids, I could train them to edit the videos. The training and upbringing would still be faster than current speeds that I run at. Yeah. That's true. On that note, not wishing to dive back down into that rabbit hole, though, I think I would hate having kids. Like, I think I would really, really hate it. Not much of a. Not much of a. You know, it's when you're at a family gathering and there's a screeching crotch goblin next to you, and you're like, oh my god. Ah, is this them? Hang on. So these are larpers, apparently. Okay, nope, you want the barrel eye. Oh, abyssal. Ah, I see. They specify. Fish it your bloody self. Lazy fuckers. Okay, hang on. So go to the cabin, go to the pursuits. So the ones that wanted the red snapper, on an island between Gale Cliffs and the Stellar Basin. Okay, so they're over here somewhere. Alright, we'll straight line that. This way. Ivy says, I spend an hour with my friends' kids playing outside to give them some time. She was cute and sweet, but I would not be able to handle the daily 24/7. Yeah. Woo! Hello, whale. Hmm. Alright. Press the nitro button. Yeah, probably not a bad idea, actually. We do have the ability to go super fast. It overheats the engine a bit, though, and sends me a bit loopy. I normally use it in an emergency when I have to get away. Okay. No, Doublet. No, not yet. So we're looking for some figures in gold sitting around scrounging on one of these islands. That's the photographer lady, I believe. Is it? Yeah. Is that them? Get out my... Nope, that must be the photographer. So, yeah, there's the larpers over there. They're currently deciding if they're going to make a committee to go out and get some snacks or something. Alright. So, for those just joining, weirdos with robes. Hello. The hooded figure holds out a scroll. They tap at the shape depicted. It looks like a red snapper. Just fucking order some food on your phone. They rip through the throat of the fish and tear out its heart. It's in their mouth before you have time to process what you just saw. A sacrifice. They point at another shape on the scroll. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's abyssal, mate. You're gonna have to fucking sort your own shit out, because that's a pain in the arse. Prick. Right. So, yeah, he's lucky that it's his palate. Yeah, essentially, I'm a fisherman and I'm getting fish. He turns up at one of them points at like a picture of a tikka masala. Like, no, fuck off. Not learning cooking just so you can fucking. Hang on. So cabin pursuits. Yeah, we'll hand this in. So search for relics. We may as well teleport. So I've got a magical ability that lets me teleport, and only has a small chance of misassembling my organs when it's done. Whoop. Ooh. There we go. Is everything here? Yes. Just touch everything. Make sure all of my my nipples are in the right places. Okay. And dock. So, for those joining the live stream, this weirdo basically bumped into me back at the main starting zone, saying that he was collecting relics, and every time he collects one, he gives me a new magical ability for my boat. Strangely, the locals say that no one actually lives on this island. Ooh. I enter the house, carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. An excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps aside some scraps on a dusty table, candle wax pooling in its corners. He places the necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well? Once more, he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plain on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? No? Are you human? Yeah, are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course. As human as you are. Anything else? Okay. Right. So, alright then. My storage locker is overflowing. Yeah, I need to get this metal into the upgrade slots. So we'll go back to the main island. Okay. So, one last relic. The watch. Alright. Let's go. Undocking. It's a short journey. Should be fine. Even though it's nighttime. Put the light on. Do, 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 do. Pull into the main dock over here. Indeed, Animdalf, that's true. If I can find a couple more research points, I'll be able to get the really swanky rod that can do everything. Does she have any for sale? Is it here that she sells them or the other place? No. Okay. So, a piece of metal from my storage locker and a bolt of cloth, which I do not yet have. And then I'll be able to start stockpiling parts into the new hull. We should probably focus on that. Get ourselves a really, really big ship. The Wandering Trader always has some. Okay, we can go and speak to her. Right. To the fishmonger. Hello. I have a crab. Would you like it? Alright. In the nets, I have a tarpon. I have a red snapper. And a squid. There we go. Sweet. Right. So... research screen. So, yeah, 2 more research points. And yeah, we should definitely try to get that, shouldn't we? Okay. So, also, do I have any relics in storage that I can sell at the jeweler? I have a gold ring. Not that much. New ability. Oh, yes, what was that ability? Hang on. Rest here for now. Right. So, the ability does what exactly? Atrophy. Reap the corpses of any fish in your sights. Long range. Right. Okay. Reap the corpses of any fish in your sights? Reap the... just say fish, dude. Everyone's weird in this place. Okay. What? Should I just cast it here? Ooh, what the fuck? Gulf flounder, cyclopean flounder, rotting. Oh wait, are they all rotting? Stale. Stale. Oh, okay. Ruin has visited these creatures, they shall not recover. Ah, it's even got the purple effect of that, that weird creature that keeps... whatever that is at night. Okay. Does it give me any... well, a little bit of cash. Well, they're cheap species anyway. Okay. Right, let's go and find the Wandering Trader then, shall we? Maybe she's got some research things for sale. So, yeah, down to the Gale Cliffs. We'll go over there, speak to her. 1 second, though. What do you want, honey bunny? Why do you look so sad all the time? 1 minute, I'm just going to give the beautiful lady some attention. Well, I'll tell you what we could do. We could break out one of the special treats. Do you think she deserves it, though? Alright, hang on. Let me see if I can go find one. A really special treat. Okay. In my hand, I have something called, what is this? A chewable collagen donut. It contains chicken, cornstarch, vegetable glycerin, collagen fiber with some additives. It looks like this. It's like a chickeny chewy donut. Oh, now she knows. You saw that. Yeah? You like these? Right. I'm going to hide it under this pillow. Lulu, find it! Find it! Oh, there we go. She's trying to work it out. Find it! What's she sniffing the floor for? Where is it? Find it! She found it? She's thinking about it. Has she got it? I think I put it a bit too deep. I put it underneath a blanket, underneath the pillow. Has she got it? There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. There we go. Jackpot! What's that? What's that? Huh? What's that? It's your chicken donut. Yeah? There we go. That'll keep her happy for a little while. Yeah, you big good kid. You got your chicken donut. You got your chicken donut. Chicken. Right. She's stealing my bloody socks again. Okay. Anyway, sorry, for those just joining the stream, looking at the time, well, I'm not really on a hard deadline today. But, yes, I finished the latest bullshittery video, which is Divinity Bullshittery Part 4. So it's about 25 minutes long. Once again, I can only keep thanking you all for your extreme patience with me. I know that I take the piss sometimes when it comes to my upload schedule. The bullshittery is available for the Twitch subs and the Twitch subs and the patrons, and will go public in a couple of days. So if you are a Twitch sub or a patron, you can find it up on either Patreon or the Discord group below. Alternatively, if you're a Twitch subscriber and you can't be bothered with the Discord thing, if you ask one of the mods very, very nicely, I'm sure they'll hook you up. And thank you all of you. Look at her. So yeah. So everything's fine. The video itself does have a few mistakes that I would like to fix. So there's some keyframing that I want to make a bit smoother. There's an annotation that I'd like to add because in reflection I think that there's one scene that might be a bit confusing for a first-time viewer. So I'm going to add like an annotation that says like who an NPC is. Yeah, more like a bagel, really. It's a chicken bagel. She's like, how do I get in? She'll work it out. Oh yeah, shit. Some people might be joining the stream thinking I'm literally feeding my dog a donut. And then start yelling at me, saying, you can't give a dog that. She does, doesn't she, Dot? Yeah, she's turning into my distinguished old lady. She's 7.5 now. Oh, there we go. She's got getting into it there. Ah, dear. Oh, really, Crusher? I'll have a look. Sorry, I'll make a note, Crusher. Hang on. Where's my notepad gone? So Valheim streams... which number, sorry? 13 and 14 are missing. Okay. I'll have a look and see if that's if they've been uploaded properly. Thank you much, Crusher. Thank you, Commander Crusher. Okay. Right. So put that there, and may as well, just because she has her donut. I'm sure people would like to watch that. Leave her up there gnawing away. Thank you, Cods. Thank you very much, Cods. Okay, so let's go down and see if we can find a couple more research points to upgrade to the proper fishing pole thing. Alright. But yes, I hope everyone watching is having a lovely, lovely morning. Welcome to your Friday. If you're not familiar with Dredge, it's a Lovecraftian themed fishing game where we're playing as a angler who crashed his boat and is now rebuilding it. Alright. Oh yes, indeed. We need to find that one bolt of cloth. Good shout, Waffles. Let's use my telescope to see if I can spot... I see a piece of lumber. Salmon? I've already explored this area quite extensively, so I shouldn't be surprised if I see no cloth at all. Okay. Pull into the dock here. Sheik says, you remember there was a YouTuber who proudly presented their healthy vegetarian cat? Oh fuck. Poor creature had bald patches on her, could barely stand and looked extremely ill. The YouTuber was arrested shortly after. Cat fully recovered. Oh god. I hope the cat's alright now then, yeah. Yeah, don't force your weird, fucking fad diets on creatures that do not have they're not as broad omnivores as we are. Humanity, fuck yeah, in that regard. We can get nutrition from fucking anything. We evolved that way. We're apes. Cats and dogs, not so much. Right. Like, there's a shit ton in our bodies that make, like, compared to the animal kingdom, we got so much going for us. There's a reason we're the top fucking dog on this planet. In other situations where other animals would just fucking die, we can thrive. Right. What's that? Oh, grey eel. Okay. Do you have, my dear, in your shipyard, any available research tokens for sale? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, you do. 2, in fact. Okay. Sweet. I'll buy both of them. That should be enough. Buy 1. Buy 2. Nice. Right. Then, using both research points, I unlock the versatile rod. Can I afford it, though? What with my recent purchases? Hello? So, versatile rod that does coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. 300... Oh, cool, I can just afford it. Nice. Okay, and I'm just going to flat out sell the anti-tangle line, for I do not need that at all now. Okay, Coastal, shallow, mangrove and volcanic. So, sell this one, the flexible, coastal and shallow. Don't need that anymore. Sell the sampling device. I can do abyssal on a different one. Wait, is that true? Yep, abyssal and hadal. Okay. Oh, I can't sell it? Can only discard it. Okay, let's discard it. Move this metal down here. Improved trawling net, coastal. I've already got a way better one, haven't I? Yep, coastal and shallow. So sell this. I've got sizable upgrades on some equipment already. And what's this? Oceanic hydraulic rod. Alas, I don't have a replacement bit of oceanic fishing equipment, so need to hang on to that for the minute. Okay. Sweet. She's enjoying that, isn't she? For those just joining, her name is, if you don't know who that is, that's Lulu. She's a 7.5-year-old French bulldog. She's extremely cuddly. She's not really into other dogs. She tends to leave them alone. She's very much into people. She'll go into a nearby cafe and start sniffing at the feet of people looking for attention. And she would easily fall asleep on your lap if you let her. I think at times she's more like a CAT. Can't say that word, she gets upset. I know, right? Dodge? I know. Right. Also, in the afternoons, not now because the dog sitter is on holiday, but she tends to go and play with the dog sitter and their dog. And the previous dog that they had was terrified of their CAT, but Lulu doesn't give a fuck. The moment she sees their CAT, they own one. It's a really big, fluffy one. Lulu's like, I'll have you. And she tries to go for it or like dominate the CAT. And so the little puppy that's now growing up alongside Lulu is like, oh yeah, we can both team up and stand our ground against the CAT. So she's inspiring bravery in this little puppy. Right. Okay, put the crab pot over here until I deploy it. What should I do now? I suppose we can go and check out the Devil's Spine. Check out these islands too. First we rest. And we're going to need some more cash. We're quite low. I'd rather not say the name of their puppy, Croc. I don't feel at liberty, sorry. It's not my puppy. I don't want to dox them. Right. Alright, so let's go over here and see what we can find. Are these glowy stones? No, nothing. Okay, so, for those joining, this is the last island in the game. Apparently it's volcanic, but I've never really been here. Now, periodically, I do keep hearing a strange growling and grumbling. I wonder if it's been coming from this area the whole time. Big whale. Big whale. Okay, Devil's Spine. The whole thing appears to be collapsed. I'm guessing because of a volcanic eruption. Ancient ruins. What's this? Unknown fish. It's one of these. Snake mackerel. New species data has been added. What's that noise? A camp with a rowboat. Not a rowboat, it's a motorboat. You undock next to an old rowboat. It's a motorboat. Someone is here. He's hunched over a campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. Did you throw it back? What? The book! I think you've mistaken me for someone else. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him. Him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book. But something cloaked in fog followed it out right through the boat. Boom. The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire, as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him still clutching that book. Throw it back, we cried, as the fog rolled ashore. We thought, surely, it can still be undone. Oh, the mayor! He's the old mayor of Greater Marrow, isn't he? Ah. Okay. Yes, sorry, some weeks ago. Sorry, some streams ago. We found that the old mayor of Greater Marrow went crazy and kept screaming, "Throw it back," at the ocean. So he says that a fisherman found a book, him and his wife. So I'm guessing it's the two from the what is it? The two from the bottles. And he mistook me approaching for him? Am I him? Or do I just bear a physical resemblance to him? Okay. So he's referring to the... Yeah, so apparently they dredged up a chest. Okay, what book? Silver and Crimson. The book covered in her blood. You're not making any sense. Throw it back. The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper. She saw. She knows where it came from. Where it needs to go. Oh, do you reckon the book is the one that the collector has? Yeah, he keeps reading from an old book. Is he doing shit that he shouldn't be? Is he summoning stuff that he really should have left alone? Tell me more about the book. Silver and Crimson, Silver and Crimson. He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. What do you know about the fog? It cloaks the calamitous thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it? What does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this? She saw it all that ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her I... He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. Okay. Oh no. So, it sounds like the honeymooning couple found a book. It got into the shore, they refused to throw it back, and I'm guessing it's the book in the hands of the collector, maybe? But also, he recognized me. I wonder if I'm the married couple dude? Otherwise, why was he like, "It's you, did you throw it back?" Have I lost my memory, maybe? Hang on. Otherwise, why would he say that? Let's go here. Or maybe he's just gone kooky. Maybe I just physically resemble the dude? Okay. Okay. What time is it? Yeah, we should probably... Hang on. Okay, we've got all the bolts of cloth. Let's go over here and rest, so we're not fishing around this area at night time. Alright. Rest. Your theory is that the collector is the husband. Maybe. Do I physically look like that dude, I wonder? Okay. The collector did say that the sea doesn't agree with him anymore. Which is why he's having me go out and do everything. What's that? Oh, a doubloon. Stick that over there. Alright. And there's a red tint in the air. Yes, that's a sunset. Right, so he's here. Alright. So, did I explore? Yeah, I found a marooned guy over there. What's that? There's a settlement. Let's go investigate. Oh, is it our travelling merchant again? Blimey, has she fucking... She's absolutely devoured it. Jesus Christ. She's made a mess of the sofa as well. I'll clean that up in a bit before it dries. God damn, honey bunny. You happy? Well, I think we got a winner there, folks. For those just joining, she was chewing on a chicken collagen donut. So all of the stuff that we don't eat, it ends up as dog food, and they mechanically reclaim it, and it was pressed into a donut shape. She's had that a couple of times before. Do you like that? Thank you, Serendi... Wait, Serendi Booty? Thank you, Serendi. Yeah, she's happy. Alright, I'll clean that up in a bit. Right. There we go. So looking at the time though, folks, I do need to wrap this up because I do fancy getting some lunch in a few minutes. Alright. Oh, look at that. Volcanic. Is that fish or just like drive here and we'll blow up? Okay, maybe I shouldn't go there. Ooh, hello. Something screaming over there. What's this? Disturbed waters. Armored sea robin? What's that noise? Are you hearing that? I'm gonna drive over here and... Oh look, what's that thing? It's a big fish. Oh look. Hello. Are you coming at me? You are. You're a big fiery fucker. Ah. Can you not? Piss off, you little bastard. Oh, I see. Is it a mummy fish? Are they all its offspring? I see. So one of the offspring. Ah, I see. A little... It will attract the big mama. What's that around its head? Or just the effect of the water? I see. So I must avoid... Ooh. Avoid the little shit. Hey, boys. Get back to your mummy. Leave me alone. Can I outrun it with the haste thing? I can. Okay. Alright, let's pull over here. Whoop. Sorry. Don't mean to break your boat. Okay. Charred pontoon. Is she here? Wait, not storage? She is! Okay, hello. Do you have anything interesting for sale? No, you got the same stock as all the others. You do have 2 research parts, though. Okay. I'll sell the fish that I've retrieved. And then, let's go to the shipyard. Not the shipyard, sorry. The floating dock. Put that bolt of cloth here. And for $120, we now have 2 additional rod spaces. And now, ta-da, we can start working towards the final hull upgrade. Okay. So, put down some bolts of cloth, go to the storage and start unloading the pieces that we found. So, by the looks of things, we need 4 pieces of lumber. So 2 more refined metal, a couple more, so 2 cloth, 4 lumber, 2 metal. Okay, and then we'll get a brand new hull, the largest in the game. Cool, 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 cool. Right, so if you'll forgive me, folks, I'm probably going to bog off there and go get some lunch today. But, yeah, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hang on a minute. Let me just go over here. Cool. Give that a save. All right. Yeah, so thank you again, everyone. So that was a bit of Dredge. I hope you enjoyed the show. So, as I keep saying, I finished the latest bullshittery video. It's a game called Divinity. So it's part 4 of Divinity, and it's about 25 minutes long. So thank you for your patience, everyone. I know that I've got a very lengthy upload schedule. The next bullshittery will start soon. I just want to take a short break just to relax and just de-stress. And before it goes public in a couple of days' time... Sorry, it's currently up to the patrons and the Twitch subscribers. Pardon me, sorry. I'm going to do a few minor tweaks to it. So I'm going to fix a few mistakes. And, yeah, so this afternoon I'm just going to go and do some more polishing. I have also got to do taxes, which is fairly urgent. So, yeah, it's fun times, fun times. Right. So, thank you Serenity and Justa Roland and Checo and Vorka Sigan and Delta. Thank you all of you. Right. Let me have a look and see. Are any of my clanmates doing anything right now? Okay, so Jinxed is on. Doing... Oh, hang on a minute. Doing DayZ. But this might not be that... So we're looking to get our DayZ server operational again. But I think Jinxed is running around on a public server, I would presume. Anyway, I'll hand you over to Jinxed. Oh, sorry, that's their chat. Sorry, I'm putting the raid command in Jinx's chat. There we go. Right, well, thank you again, folks. Have a lovely morning. Have a wonderful... Well, if I don't catch you again this evening for a bit of Left 4 Dead, I hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend. This is ZF Jinxed. Have a good one all.
Ricky, hi. How are you doing, buddy? There's also military. That's all new. I don't know this shit. Jinx, you smell